Well, here's a live look outside the canal this morning. We've got plenty of sunshine that's trying to filter on through. Still got some high cloud cover moving on in, but that's going to be a theme for today. Lots of sunshine, and that's going to be ramping up our temperatures, not only just here, but everywhere across the Northland. So yesterday, I'm getting high temperatures. We actually hit 71 right around midnight, but actual high temperatures yesterday were around 68. So it was plenty cool by the lake, but it's a different story for today. I mean, we'll be seeing almost a 20+ degree increase in our high temperatures. So going 89 on top of the hill, it'll probably be just about the same down by lake level. There might be a very slight lake breeze that develops towards Silver Bay, but that's pretty much going to be the only cooler spot except for our far northwestern zones. And of course, down to Wisconsin and the UP where we've got those heat advisories, actual temperatures nearing 90, but heat in the seas closer to 95+, around 100. So again, that's going to be where the heat is really going to be big time. Areas up to the north and west will feel just a smidge bit cooler. Tomorrow, the heat lingers across the region and it will be warm, maybe not quite as warm, but this allows for more fuel for possible thunderstorms heading through the day tomorrow. So tomorrow we might have both the heat as well as the storms, kind of like what we saw yesterday minus the lake breeze. Now, in terms of yesterday's storms, well, here's a look at more rainfall total. Silver Bay, top report, over 3 inches worth of rain. That's drought busting, even though they're not really in a drought there, but other parts of the region, 2.86 inches down by Herbster along the South Shore. McGregor at 1.84, just over 1.5 inches here on top of the hill, and Iron Junction by the Iron Range, just under 1.5 inches. So we really needed this rain and we got it. How much more rain can we get? Well, today, again, not so much of a chance. There are some thunderstorms down to the south, but they're pretty far south of the Twin Cities. These thunderstorms will move up towards Sawyer County and likely skirt the southeastern corner of that county. There are some showers also up towards the north into Pine County, but not really seeing much lightning with those. So all this activity will continue to move up to the north and east, and then we'll get some clearing for pretty much the rest of the day. So you can kind of see here, looking around 7 o'clock this morning, we'll continue to see those storms lift up to the north and east, again, really skirting our southeastern zones. But then as we head through the rest of today, 5 o'clock this afternoon, we're seeing 80s and some lower 90s across the area, and it's mostly sunny. There's a small chance for an isolated severe storm down to the south and east, but I think the chance is pretty low. 20 to 30% probably at best. Tomorrow, a little bit of a better chance. We have an upper level disturbance moving on through. That'll drive up some thunderstorm chances, perhaps heading into Wednesday morning. It looks like into Wednesday, the best chances for any storms will be south, the farther south you go. So here's a look at 4 o'clock. I do anticipate maybe some activity to perhaps start to bubble up across the area. And you notice it by 8 o'clock, we're already seeing some thunderstorms down to the south, and those will move through before it dissipates heading into Thursday. So Wednesday's very much like yesterday. If we see storms, I think there's a decent chance we might see some severe weather. But if we don't see any at all, then it's going to be nice and dry. So I'd be on the lookout for storms heading into Wednesday afternoon. Thursday looks to be okay. Again, today there's a small chance for severe weather. The best chance will be down to the south and east, but overall thunderstorm chances today pretty low. So looking at today's forecast again, in review, hot and sunny with high temperatures in the upper 80s. Wednesday, we're cooling just a little bit with better storm chances. Thursday, we're back up. And then Friday, we've got more storm chances in the forecast, maybe cooling down for the July 4th weekend.